Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Lindsey.
And this is
Swearing Mamas. Featuring Tim.
Now every time I say my name, I'm mildly self-conscious because people always think I'm saying Ryan.
I don't hear that.
I know, and it's all the time, and I'm like, no, Lauren, why is that so? Does that sound like Ryan? Listeners, did any of you think my name was Ryan? Because it happens all the time.
Interesting.
And everybody also makes fun.
Is it just on the phone?
Yeah, on the phone.
Oh, well then it's probably just because they have a bad connection.
People always make fun how I say it too, that I don't say Lauren. They always say Lauren, and I'm like, well, I just say Lauren.
Yeah, because it's L.A. Lauren.
Yes.
Lauren.
Thank you. I feel validated now. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
Our summer plans. It's almost summer.
Honestly, I feel like the Grease song should start right now.
I was thinking LFO.
What song?
Summer Girls, I believe it's called.
Is that an old from
our yeah, girl.
I'm reaching back. Something about New Kids on the Block or something?
Yes!
Okay. God, what a throwback.
Yeah, that's me.
Love it.
But yeah. Do you have anything planned for the summer?
I don't really know because our summer kind of got wrecked because, just to revert back to band talk for a moment, this is what our plans were. We had a drummer and everything. Our whole band was good and we were on a good momentum and we were working on an album. The album was going to be released June 1st, which I think that's the day this episode comes out, or June 2nd. I don't know. So happy not album release day, guys. So please send me love because I'm going to be salty on this day. The album was supposed to come out on June 1st and I had literally taken and made a schedule for every weekend, what needed to be done, everything, blah, blah, blah. And then our drummer was tried to tell us that we needed to move our album release date back so that he could play a show with his other band because that show paid. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? So we kicked him out of the band because he was just a twat waffle. So anyways, needless to say, the album is not being released in June 1st now, but it was supposed to be. And then we have 3 shows in June. And then July, we were going to do a mini tour. So when we did that, I was going to be dumping my kid on my parents. And we were going to be just going New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, obviously Tennessee, and then some maybe Louisville or somewhere in Ohio. We weirdly have some listeners in Cleveland, Ohio. So anyway, that I don't know that that's going to happen anymore either now that the album got pushed back. I don't know when we will tour. So I haven't really made summer plans, and I haven't planned when we're going back to Maryland yet because, we haven't been back for a visit in a while. But I haven't planned these things because everything was built around this tour, which is now probably being pushed back. So I'm not sure yet. And I'm irritated about it. But I do know that there will be zoo hangs to be had because we got a zoo membership for a Christmas gift from Seth's mama. Yeah, it's awesome. I am excited, because once you have that, it doesn't really cost anything to go to the zoo. So you can just go to the zoo whenever you want. At our zoo in Nashville, there you can walk amongst the kangaroos.
What?
Yep, they're just out there.
I love that.
Yep, so I'm really excited to make use of that. It's been a crazy couple weeks, so we haven't gotten to go yet, but I'm very excited to go see some aminals with my baby.
Yeah.
So that's happening at probably a few times, and yeah, I'm planning to be outside, and there's some splash pads at parks near here. So we'll definitely hit those up. Probably do some hiking and things. But nothing fun and exciting. We're super poor, so we can't take a vacation. If anyone wants to fund vacations for Laure and Lindsey, you can go buy t-shirts.
Yes.
But anyways, what about you?
So we technically already had our summer vacation like 2 weeks ago. So the fun thing about daycares is when you take off, you still pay for daycare. When they take off, you don't have to pay. So we plan our vacations around our daycare ladies' vacations. So then we're not paying to go somewhere and then having to still pay for daycare. So she went on a cruise the beginning of May, and so we were going to go to, I'm going to spell it because my child is in the other room, Greatwolf, which we've done before, and it was nice. I definitely recommend going there, but my son is very weird with pools right now. He only likes hot tubs. So I wasn't going to spend that amount of money just to spend the entire weekend or a couple days or whatever we did in the hot tub, even though that's where I would like to be the whole time anyway, but it's not really good for a child. I was like, we'll scratch that idea. And so we did just a staycation. So we went to the zoo on Monday, went and saw my parents in Delaware on Tuesday, and went to there's a farm by my parents' house. I'm sure I've talked about that before because I'm obsessed. And then Wednesday and Thursday we hung out at home and just had movie days. My husband and I had never seen any of the Marvel movies, so we binge watched that whole week. So we are now caught up as of last 2 weekends ago. We went and saw Endgame, and now we're all caught up. So it was a very successful week off in the sense that we watched all 21 movies. Yes, I know there's 22. We skipped Captain Marvel because, we didn't really care to see it. We will see it when it comes out, but we didn't want to spend money to see it. So we did that. And then Friday we did the aquarium because we have aquarium passes we got for Christmas. So our summer looks like probably the same thing that your summer looks like. We're just going to do a bunch of aquarium trips because why not? We have that and it's free. And then, like I said, Drew's aunt lives down the road and she has a pool. So we'll probably hang out there a bunch. And cute child. Oh, good. So we'll probably, hang out and do that. Probably go see my parents a couple times over the summer. And maybe go to Ocean City at some point because my son does like the beach. And now there's this new Disney commercial that shows the people at Disney and then they go to the beach, and now he just wants to go to the beach. So that's fun. That's really what we're going to do. I kind of want to throw in a amusement park at some point, like maybe Hershey Park or something. But I'm an amusement park junkie. So I used to go to Hershey Park all the time. And the only time we can go now is during the weekend. And that's when they're the busiest. And I'm not really feeling it. So I don't know if that'll happen unless we both take off. My husband and I take off a random Wednesday during the summer. I almost said winter. It's not winter.
We have a water park here called Nashville Shores that I really want to go to. I've never been since we moved here, but I don't know if Oliver will really, if there's anything, for him.
I'm sure they have a kid section, with
Probably, right?
With the I don't know what that's called, but it's the beach essentially, where it's no water and then it slowly gets deeper.
Yeah.
So Tim loves those.
Maybe we'll check it out.
I'll send you a video of Tim in one because he absolutely loved it. I've never seen my child is not, like I said, he's scared of pools and he was going crazy. I was like, oh my God, he might actually have fun at Greatwolf.
I'll see the picture.
And now you understand why I spelled it because he's standing right beside me. And he did, but then he didn't, and then we scared him by accident, and then he just wanted nothing to do with it.
Oh, also when you mentioned the movies, it reminded me, I recently learned that in my town there's a what is it? It's like a during the, like, I guess on Tuesday mornings or something, like 10
Oh yeah,
a.m.
they have like the kids movies.
Yeah, and it's $1.
Yep.
So
I used
I'm
to take my cousins to those.
that. I don't know if, I mean, he probably still wouldn't sit still for that, but I think I might try it. And
that would be the time to try it because it's it's
Right.
literally a bunch of kids. So it's not like, and it's an older movie. It's not like a new movie, but it's not like a super old movie. And it's $1. So no one's really going to be upset if he is screaming the entire time or something like that. Yeah, and if he is screaming and you have to leave, it's not like you're upset because you wasted so much money because tickets are freaking expensive. It was $1. You're like, okay, that's fine.
Right, and I'm thinking too, it's like dark in there at that time up because Oliver, so this is how our day usually goes now. He gets up at 7 or 8 and then takes a nap 2 hours later. So pretty much any plans that we make ever with anyone else, their kids don't nap until later. So always he will like pass out by the end of when we get home or whatever. It used to be that we just had to miss plans for a while because he would be so crazy without that nap. But now he'll stay awake and then just nap after. But I'm thinking the movies are so dark, he might even just nap there if worst case. So I don't know. We'll see. That would be fun to, try. And I'm still thinking we might try the drive-in again at some point. It's just so much fun.
I need to try a drive-in. Yes, I've never been to one in my entire life.
Oh my gosh.
There's one like right down the road, isn't there?
Yeah, Benji's.
Yeah. I love that you know this.
I know. I used to go all the time. I just love. They play 3 movies too.
Yeah.
I think our theater plays 2, but yeah, super fun. Or you can always come to visit me, and we can go to Nashville Shores together, and we can go to the drive-in together.
I think you missed the whole section I just said on my child paying for daycare. No, just kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
Figure it out,
I definitely do want to come to Nashville again because we didn't really get to spend much time there. And like the time that we had that was free, I had like a huge anxiety attack and like was like over it and just like, nope, they're leaving. We're done. I'm done. We're going home. So yeah.
I don't personally like just weddings in general already make me very anxious. And then when you have a kid on top of that, not a fun adventuring time.
Yeah. So it was hold on. What, Tim? Yeah. Why are you? Okay, whatever.
It's comma loading, and I had the comma load, and what this car game?
Okay. It was the day that we had the makeup trial, and then your rehearsal was later that day. So I think you had like 2-3 hours in between to like spend. Yeah. So we went to like the heart of Nashville, and I wanted to go to the Johnny Cash Museum. Heads up, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. So that's what our plan was. So we drive all the way to like the heart of Nashville, and we found this parking garage, and this parking garage was literally the parking garage of my worst fears. Good. And it was literally like oh my God, it was the worst parking garage I've ever been in. It was so small. You could literally only fit one car like in at a time. Like if someone was trying to leave, like there would be nowhere and you were trying to come. It was a hot mess. So we get all the way to the top of this parking garage, and there's literally no parking spots. And we find one, and it was just so tight. And I was just freaking out. Like time was just going by. I'm like, we don't even have time. We don't even have time. Just go back to the hotel. I'm done. We're done. See ya. And my husband was like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no, leave. I'm done. I'm over it. Let's go. It was bad. It was really bad.
The parking in Nashville is tragic. So pro tip for anyone listening who might be traveling to Nashville, because it's apparently a really hot fucking destination right now. And there's literally traffic. There's literally a slowdown or a complete stop on the highway every day, maybe at 10 a.m. during the middle of the week, at all times, at all hours, every day. So anyway, if you're coming, which I assume some of you are, firstly, say hi to me. I'll come see you. We'll go to Nashville Shores. No, if you're going downtown, it's crazy. It's a shit show. This town was not built for the tourism that there currently is. It was built for like, maybe like the old country singers on their horses and shit. And the parking garage people have just like taken advantage. So you have two options. One, park just outside the city and get a lift in. Or two, park in the Music City Center parking garage. And hot tip, if you park in the Music City Center garage on the night of a concert, you might get to stay there for free.
Oh.
Because at concerts, like when a concert lets out of the Bridgestone Arena, there's so much traffic that it literally would just like take hours for everyone to pay to leave, so they just open it.
That's a very fun fact.
Yeah, so those are your clues for the week from me about Nashville, if anyone wants to come. But yes, it can be stressful, very stressful.
Yes, it is very stressful.
Also, if it makes you feel better.
We had issues that first night when we parked and met you guys at dinner.
I don't even remember where we went to dinner.
That
was on East
diner.
Nashville. Oh, wait,
okay.
No. Wait, where? Oh, you mean that night when we went around town?
Yes.
Yeah. That was kind of a little different area of town.
Okay, as I'll say, we found street parking, and I remember like you were saying parking was going to be an issue, and we like found one, and my husband, I was like, I don't know if this is legal, but park there. Just park. We found something.
The car's loaded.
Yeah.
Can you please stop?
It's loaded.
Oh my goodness.
It's kind of low.
But yeah, so we don't really have many summer plans.
I know. I wish we could just like go take a vacation or something. It's making me sad, but we're super broke, and that's what happens when you are an artist. Because I am a working type of person. Like I'm like a workaholic, I guess is the word. So I love working. So like if I weren't a creative, I would have a part-time job outside of being a mom. I just like love that and kind of need, something else at all time. I need to have like what's the word? What do you say? I just need a lot of things at once. I don't know what I'm forgetting the old expression. But anyway, like I need to be doing a bunch of things. But being like a creative person, that means I have 2 podcasts, a band, I'm working on publishing a novel, and I am also submitting short stories, and I'm working on publishing a poetry chapbook too. So, point of all that. Oh, and I meant to mention this to you guys. I'm a blogger now. So
yes.
Yeah, so I do music reviews sometimes for a local website called NashvilleNoise.com. So it'll be like whatever artist is in town, I'll go and like go to the concert and review it. And then for the blog, it's motherhoodinNashville.com. And so that obviously is relevant to you guys. And so far I've done one on sort of like how the baby phase was difficult for me. And then I've done one about meditating with your child. So yeah, that's just my little self plug and my plug for Motherhood in Nashville. So you can go give them a follow or whatever. But yeah, so point is, I have like a bajillion things going on. Like there's literally not free time in my life. So, I think if I weren't like a creative person, I would probably like, and not that people aren't creative. I just use that as like to mean an artist, I guess. But I guess if I weren't like the artistic type, I would probably have a part-time job as like a barista because I love being a barista too. And then I would have money and then we could freaking go on a vacation or like go do anything. But instead, I've chosen a lot of really fun things that don't pay any money. So shout out to me.
I put that there.
Yeah. Shout out to you. You're funny.
Shout out to all them pair.
Yes, all them pair.
I hope our listeners get our weird
old.
references.
If not, just Google.
I feel like anyone who listens to this podcast knows Rick Ross.
Yeah, just Google it. It's great. It's literally my favorite thing. Mm-hmm. I always shout out all them pair. Yeah, I wish I could afford vacations too. I can't. I really want to go. I really want to do a DISNEY trip, but that is just outrageous.
It is. Actually, I have something to say about that. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I probably have mentioned that on the podcast. I'm not sure. But in case I haven't, we were like given a ton of like toys and clothes and things for Oliver. Like, it was insane. Thank you for the baby shower, because we got everything like that we pretty much needed. But anyway, so when holidays would come up, we had like, you know, family members and stuff would ask like what he needs, or, you know, do you mind if we get him toys? And my response was like, you can gift him whatever you want. I'm not going to be like one of the gift police that says like, we don't accept this or that, you know? Give him what you want.
I'm that person, guys. I'm that person.
Are you really?
If you bring, okay. So side note, Tim's first birthday party, I had a no toys rule. And actually, I think I did it for his second birthday party too. Because we just get so many toys, like secondhand and for Christmas and things like that, that I don't need. He has a closet and our whole basement full of toys that he does not touch. So it's like, I don't need more of these ginormous, loud, annoying, obnoxious toys that he's not going to play with. So I made a no toys rule. We asked specifically for clothes because kids go, as you guys know, they go through clothes like crazy. So then I wouldn't have to go out and buy clothes. And it was actually really funny. I had a couple people who did for his first birthday, I think I had a Facebook group that I had like the birthday party thing. And there were some people that weren't on Facebook. So I just texted them and said, hey, like we're having Tim's birthday party on this day, and forgot to mention the no toys rule. And so like some people brought toys, and like to hear some of the people be like, I thought there was a no toys rule. I'm like, really guys? Really? It's not that big of a deal. I don't mind a few toys here and there, but I didn't want his first birthday party was like, it was a big birthday party. It was like 50 some people. I'm like, I don't need 50 some toys, guys. Not something I need.
Yeah.
So yes, I am one of those party people that I put rules on my birthday parties because I don't need toys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, we don't either. So that's kind of like what I told, like, if it's someone who's not close to us, I did make an Amazon wish list, which I also was against. I was like, yeah, no, I don't like the vibe of that. But eventually he just needed several things. So I was like, what? I'm just going to make the Amazon wish. Like, we specifically were asked by his grandmother, or his great grandmother, if he had an Amazon wish list. So I was like, you know what? Yes, I made one. So like I sent that, and then, you know, if people ask specifically what does he need, I'd tell them. But with like our close family, like my mom and Seth's mom and things, I told them, you know, you can love my child however you want. You know, give him whatever gifts you want, but he doesn't need any toys, or at that time clothes, whatever it was, you know. So get him whatever you want, but what we would love would be if you would send him money that's going to go into a Disney fund, because with the way that we live our lives now, like, I already know that it's going to be a really long time before we can afford probably any vacation, but definitely going there. And that's one thing I just like want to be able to take him. Seth has also never been there. So people actually really embraced it, and it was really sweet. Like, my parents have like saved change several times and like brought it to us, and he has a regular bank too. So a lot of the time, people will send like two $5 bills if it's like Easter or something. You know, they'll mail like two $5 bills and say like one's for his Disney fund, and you know, we put one in each bank. And then my mom ended up actually having him like a really cute bank made that was like Disney fund, because Seth's mom already had him made like a beautiful piggy bank for his when he was born. That's like a book that's hand painted. It's gorgeous. But anyways, so that's his regular bank. And then my mom had him like a Disney one made with little mouse ears. And like his godmother got him like a Disney gift card. one holiday. So it's been really fun that we actually have been saving up for that way.
That is cute. I like that.
Thanks. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. And I figure by the time we've got the money, he'll be old enough to remember, because I don't really want to take him like when he's not, not going to remember.
Yeah. I'm torn. Don't ask me. I have feelings on both.
I mean, I haven't been in a long time, and Seth's never been. So we both actually really want to go to Harry Potter World. So,
well, that's not a Disney.
Isn't it in the same like whatchamacall?
No, that's at Universal
or whatever. I mean,
it's in the same town. It's Universal.
Yeah,
and that's
usually the people. In my experience, we like went. I thought you could get a pass where you could go to both, because I think that's what we did when I was a kid.
I don't think they make those anymore.
I don't know. It might have just been that we went to both. But anyway, in other words, I always realize I say that a lot. You guys probably don't get that reference. And you're like, in other words, what? My great-grandmother used to say that. She would just say, well, in other words. And then there would be nothing else afterward. There were no other words.
I loved her.
So yeah, it started out as like a joke, but now I say that all the time.
That's funny. But yeah. No vacation plans here. Depressing.
Well,
I think we're going to plan a fall vacation. I think we took off in fall.
Well, it's your anniversary in the fall. Yeah, October, yes. Right? Because mine's October also.
Yep. So my son's 4th birthday is October 6th, and then mine and Drew's 5-year anniversary is October 11th. So we took off that. Well, I took off that week. I think my husband did too. So we were going to do like a cruise or something like that. But now my brother's coming in town for a wedding. So now I'm like, well, I never get to see my brother. So now I don't want to take a cruise, because why am I going to leave town when my brother's in town? So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe like a cute fall vacation in like West Virginia or something like that.
West Virginia?
Yeah.
Full offense.
Huh?
Full offense.
Full offense. Well, I want to do Tennessee, but that's a hike.
Literally. No, West Virginia's the hike. No, I love Harper's Ferry. I'll say that. But that.
Yeah, and like I have like a cute Pinterest board of like fall getaways that I've been like planning for years, and I realized that a good chunk of them are in West Virginia. So I was like, maybe we'll just do some of these.
I will say this. If you decide to ever go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, it's like 4 and change hours from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 4.5, and we would totally meet you there.
Oh, maybe we'll have to plan that, because I've heard great things about there too.
Yeah, that's where Dollywood is.
Oh my God, you have me sold. Sold.
I know.
I love my Dolly.
I really want to go. I haven't been yet, but yes, I know. So you said you would do like outdoor stuff.
Yeah, like I want to do like hiking and like, because you don't want to go hiking in the middle of summer, because that's just heat.
Well, I probably will, but yeah.
I mean, I will too, but I'm not going to like it.
It's not the ideal.
Spring and fall are my ideal hiking moments. Yes. Because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. You just need a light jacket.
Not here. It's been 90. It was 93 degrees the other day.
It's been 90s here too.
Disgusting.
But I also consider May part of summer, even though officially it's not. In my head it is. Because when you get to May, it's very hot. I think of spring as like March, April. That's my spring. Those are my hiking times, and I missed it.
We had like 2 weeks of hiking times, and it went like freezing to blazing. And I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to deal with the heat, and I'm not going to complain because I hate the fucking snow.
Yes. But Maryland was ridiculous. It was very like, we had like one weekend of potential hiking. And I think I mentioned on here, I attempted to go hiking and the park was full and we had to turn around. And then it got so cold again. And it was like, you couldn't do it. And then now it's in the 90s and I'm not doing it. I mean, I probably will do it, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I will. Someone asked
That's
me to
how
go
I
hiking,
feel.
I'll go, but I'm not going to like it. Just kidding. I will like it, but I may complain a couple times.
I'm going to complain the whole time.
So yeah,
Cool.
maybe I'll plan a Gatlin. Maybe I'll have to. I'll talk to you about that. We'll
Yes.
chat. We'll chat.
We've been planning for like 3 years to go for our anniversary to go to New Orleans, but
I want to go to New Orleans so bad. That's also on my trip, but that's going to be a girls' trip with me and my friend because I don't think my husband really wants to go there. I don't really think he has a care in the world. And I want to do a lot of the dark stuff that New Orleans has to offer.
Like
he
seeing
doesn't
like
really
psychics?
like that. I mean, I'm not
voodoo?
opposed to it, but I do want to see like the Voodoo Queen's grave site. There's the Museum of Death.
Ooh.
I want to go to the house that American Horror Story Coven was taken place at, Marie Laveau. All of those things, like really dark, like voodoo history is what I want. My husband is not into that. He's very Catholic, so that explains that.
I'm gonna go have my tea leaves read when we go there.
Oh, okay. Do they do that?
Yeah, there's this gorgeous looking tea shop, and you can get your tea leaves read.
Oh my gosh. I'm always scared that I'm going to walk into one of these places and they're just going to look at me and be like, okay, leave.
Why?
Like, we can't read you. We're not allowed to. That's just my fear, okay?
Well, dang. I hope that never happens to you.
I mean, if it does, hey, at least I'll know why I have such bad luck. Because I meant to fail, okay, guys?
I don't think so. All these times you thought you were buried, you were really being planted.
Oh, well, when am I going to bloom?
That's my motivational quote of the week.
I always see these motivational quotes on like
Pinterest.
Facebook and like Pinterest, Instagram, and stuff like that. And then I save them just to like uplift me. And then I go through like a really dark time like the week later. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I saved this for nothing.
Oh,
cool, guys.
I'm a little cheesy. Like, I freaking love quotes like that.
But I do too. I try to put them all around like my office and things like that. But like, I literally got a new phone case. It's the Harry Potter quote. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that because I was in a really dark time and I needed positivity in my life. And yeah, it just doesn't help. I just keep surrounding myself with these uplifting quotes and I'm just still getting in dark times. Like, it's fine, guys. I'm here. I'm literally the dog that's in the burning building and it's like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's me. Actually, I'm adding that to my memes to put at my desk.
So maybe actually when you go to one of these like witchy places, instead of being rejected, they'll actually be like, oh, she's here, and they'll tell you like what's been going on and like all this stuff's happening because you're the chosen one or something.
Am I the next Harry Potter?
Yeah,
I would love that.
Yeah, I'm the mom who lived through another day of parenting.
All right, we have gotten really off topic.
I don't. Mom tip. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay, I have a mom tip of the week. Okay, this may sound highly neurotic to some people, or it might be smart. I don't know, but this is like the thing that makes me feel the most like, I guess, successful right now. Like, I am getting shit done and whatnot. And it's like a skill that I learned working both in Starbucks and Bath and Body Works. And they teach you to conserve steps. Have you heard of this? Conserving steps. So basically, like in Bath and Body, we learned it when I was a manager. But even in Starbucks too, because everything is so fast paced and go, you don't have time to go check the back room, go to the front, and then go back to the back room to get something again. You need to plan ahead, when you're walking to the back room, you have to tell yourself, I need X, Y, and Z from there. And then I'm going to walk in this direction so that I can grab that on my way to do this. So you're pretty much just like planning what you're going to do where you walk, when you walk, where you walk. And it sounds like super crazy, but it's really becomes like just a habit that you do if you get yourself in the habit of doing it, if that makes sense. So for me, what this means, like with my daily routine, is that it's little tiny details and changes, like where I sit my coffee down is very intentional. So if I am doing laundry, I will put my coffee maybe on like the dining room table, which is the central point between the laundry room and where I'm going to be putting the clothes away. And that means that when I walk by, every single time that I walk by and my hands aren't full, I take a sip of my coffee. And that's just a way that I'm actually drinking the coffee while it's warm, and getting the cap, because otherwise I'm going to sit it down wherever I am, forget about it, and not drink it. So I also do this with water so that I remember to stay hydrated. And every single time I walk past the water, I take a sip. And it's sort of like when I put away the clothes so like, for example, I fold my clothes straight out of the dryer. Like, I don't put them in a laundry basket and sit them somewhere, or they don't get folded. So I load the washing machine, and then I'm folding clothes out of the dryer, and I've got however many minutes of folding before I need to go check on, Oliver. So I'll like be intentional about which clothes I pick up to put away when it's time to check on him. So we're folding, and then I'm going to grab his clothes and walk toward his room to check on him. And while I'm at it, I'll also go ahead and grab whatever on the table needs to go in there. So I know it sounds like a little bit crazy, but it's really like a small thing that just makes a big change just by collecting these tiny little like conscious changes where I sit something down, when I choose to put it away. Remembering like, okay, I'm only going to go in the bathroom one time. And so if I'm going in there to pee, let's also remember to put a new hand towel in there because, I washed the other one. Just things like that.
I like that. I do that with my grocery lists. I know the store that I go to and like what aisles things are in. So I tried to put my grocery list in like the order of the aisles I go in so I don't forget anything and have to like retrace steps. Because when I write down my list, and if I do it in like the wrong order, I notice that if I put like chips at the bottom of the list, that's one of the first aisles we hit. So it's like, I don't know. Well, I always grab chips, so that's a bad example. But you know what I mean? Like, if it's something that I need and I already passed that aisle because it was at the bottom of the list, I'll have to like retrace and go back just to grab that one thing in that aisle. Oh my God.
That is smart. Oh my God. If you use the Target app, have you ever done the grocery list feature?
What was that? I'm sorry.
The grocery list feature on the Target app?
No, that's a thing?
Yeah, so what you do is you go over to the grocery list tab and you type in, let's say you type in chips, and it's going to like recognize the word and tell you what aisle it's on, and it arranges your shopping list that way.
I have never done this, and now oh my God.
Yeah,
why are the three things already in my list?
I
have a tote handbag, Blockus family game, because I love Blockus.
Oh, I love that game.
You do? A lot of people don't know what that is. Love Blockus. But I get very aggressive with Blockus.
Me too.
It's bad.
Yeah, that's cool. I will have to think about that. I know the Kroger app also tells you which aisle things are on, but I don't think it has the same type of grocery. I think it has a list feature, but it's not like the Target one. The Target one is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, now that I know that, I'm going to start making my list in there and have it do it for me.
Yeah, I like that, though. I will probably use that on the grocery store, too. I didn't think about that. I just like the idea of just being intentional about anything you do, even if it's little. It's not really as, like, crazy and neurotic as it seems like you're planning everything. It's just being thoughtful about everything that you do and really respecting your own time.
I like the fact that you mentioned you put down like water, and every time you pass it, you have to drink it. I like that. I'm probably going to steal that because I don't drink enough water.
I know. I will just not drink water. I don't do that. Is it tweet time?
Yes.
What do you say?
Okay, tweets. I have one from Bun and Leggings. 3-year-old. Mom, did you eat all the penis? Me. 3-year-old.
Oh my God,
you like penis,
I saw
Mom?
this the other day.
Me. 3-year-old. Me. 3-year-old. Me. Peanuts. Yes, I ate the peanuts. 3-year-old. You like penis?
Who did I read that to? I was dying. I think it was my friend Ashley. I was dying.
So good.
All right. So I hate Twitter handles.
Yeah.
At triathlete by 35.
Okay.
I wonder if that's a goal. Anyways, she said, shout out to the other parents of kids that calls the warning labels on everything.
Yes.
Accurate.
Yes. Daddy Doubts says, me, is this tweet funny? Wife, no. Me, you could have at least read it first.
My next one is from Mom at Mom Transparent 1. Friend, so what's it like having kids? Me, it's like taking a cold shower with no soap because someone used it all to wash their Barbie. Oh. All you hear is screaming. Them, nothing. Me, someone bursts through the door asking you to open a snack. Them. Me, no towel to draw off.
Oh. It's tragic, but it's true.
It's very accurate. I can't tell you the last time I took a shower that was not interrupted.
Oh my goodness. I have been taking mine like when Oliver goes to bed or if Seth's here, and it's so good to like finally have warm water and quiet.
Yeah. I usually that'll be a mom tip for next week, so no, it's fine.
All right, this one is especially made for you and me. It's from And Like Laura.
Oh.
If Chumbawamba can get back up again, so can I.
Dubs?
I also sing that song to Oliver when he falls down.
I love that. All right, so my last tweet is from, oh my gosh, Income Child Crying Over app. What?
It's not coming.
Because you don't have that. Just go do that. Literally almost done. Go sit down. Go. This tweet is from Arcade Seals. They said, me, I'm terrified of Avengers. Doctor, strange. Me, had to do a Marvel plug in there. Sorry.
Love it. All right, guys. Well, we didn't even mention because we're recording this episode early, but it will have just been your birthday when everybody hears this.
I'm old, guys.
So
yay!
Send some love. I never know. Do you want your Twitter or Instagram handles to be public knowledge or not?
Well, I mean, they're both the same. You can't actually, no, my Twitter handle is Lindsey Pie with 2 E's. My Instagram is blocked, and I really don't add people unless I know you. So you could try. If you send me a DM and say you found me from Swearing Mamas, maybe I'll add you. But maybe. I'm just weird like that. I don't know. But if you want to add me on Instagram, I really don't post much. But my Instagram handle is It's Me Lindsey P. Just message me and say you found me from Swearing Mamas, and I'll give you an ad. But other than that, I don't add random people. Yep, Thursday, May 30th. Hey, Gemini.
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't explain me. Hello.
Right.
But yeah, so that was our summer plans. Maybe they'll change. Maybe we'll update you. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go to Tennessee.
Sure.
Maybe we'll go to Disney. Just kidding. That's
Maybe
expensive.
we'll both win $1 million and we'll go to Paris or Fiji or
or Bora Bora.
Space.
That is my bucket list.
Bora Bora.
Yes.
All right, well, I'll see you there when we win the money.
Never. Bye.
Bye.